Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Look, Wrestling 101, classes in session. Pay attention to the teachings, that's from Andrew and Derek. I mean, these guys making a killing with no competition. Dynamic duo better than the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. Everybody make some noise, mess with them, you get destroyed. They cannot be beat, take a seat. Watch them do they thing on the MIC. Face defeat, they cannot be seen like JC. Oh my goodness, it's a killing spree.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the international delight, Ron Voyage, and you're listening to Wrestling IQ 101.
Hey everyone, this is Andrew from Wrestling IQ 101. When I'm not hosting our podcast, I'm usually at collarandelbowbrand.com. That's right, Collar and Elbow is the only place that combines wrestling with street attire. And I know what you're thinking, I want to look fashionable too. And I also want to save 10%, so head over to collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code WIQ101 and look fashionable and save some money. And now, on with the show. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling IQ 101. I'm Andrew, and you can follow Wrestling IQ 101 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And today I'm joined by JP Mayer. How's it going, man?
It's going good, Andrew. How about yourself?
Yeah, well, a little under the weather, but can't complain, man. I'm talking to you.
Well, you can't go wrong talking to me. It's always a fun time talking to me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's one of my favorite people to talk to at these shows, man. So let's dabble into that. You're a huge wrestling fan, you know. How'd that come about?
Truthfully, when I was a kid, this is when I was living in Woodbridge, just flipping through the channels one day, and I found wrestling, and I was hooked ever since. So you figure I had to have been like 5 or 6 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm going to be 38 in 2 months, so I've been a wrestling fan over 30 years.
Wow, that's crazy. Who were some of the guys you grew up watching?
You figure this was in the 80s, so you figure Hogan, The Ultimate Warrior, Rick Rude, Jake Roberts, Ric Flair. And the thing I loved the most about WCW, or at the time NWA, is when they came on, it was always 5 minutes after the hour.
Mm-hmm.
It was always 6:05, 7:05, 8:05.
Yeah, those were some great times watching those on the TBS Superstation.
Yeah, you couldn't go wrong with them. Seeing like guys like Sting and Lex Luger beat up the Jobbers. I wish we still had that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we get a taste of it from time to time with like Braun Strowman, but not the way it used to be for sure. You know. So, JP, when you started watching wrestling to now, what are some of the changes that you've noticed?
Well, you figure when I started watching, it was basic good guy versus bad guy. They always cheered the good guys. They always booed the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the crowd is so diverse, they will cheer bad guys and boo good guys. Case in point, Roman Reigns. WWE's building him up to be the top guy, and they boo him. Becky Lynch, they tried to turn her, into a heel.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd still cheers her, and they boo Charlotte.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this: Are you one of those guys who boos Roman Reigns, or do you cheer him?
I actually cheer him.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Because I've been following him since he came up with the Shield.
Okay.
And I was always high on them. I followed Seth Rollins from when he was in Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
And Dean Ambrose, I knew was a deathmatch guy. So, and I've been into death matches. So
you know his history, so you're kind of down with Roman, right?
yeah.
That's pretty cool. You know, when you see those guys getting, booed like Roman or Becky getting cheered, does that frustrate you as a fan, or are you just kind of like, okay, well, you paid for, your ticket, you can do what you want. It's majority, over quant. What I mean, does that frustrate you when you're watching that at home or when you're at the shows?
No, because you know what? It's like you said, Andrew. People pay the money, and they're allowed to cheer or boo whatever they want. So long as you're not saying anything like derogatory or trying to get in the ring, then do whatever you want.
Well, I'm trying to get in the ring for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's usually the one place I try to avoid when I'm at the shows as well is the ring. I don't want to get beat up by these guys.
Oh no, because I've seen videos from years back. Triple H just beat the living snot out of somebody.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, you have to protect yourself. I think Austin was in the ring, right, with him or something like that.
What's that?
Was Austin in the ring with him when that happened or something?
Yes, it was all. Yeah, it's Austin and I think Earl Hebner.
Oh yeah, that happens all. I mean, yeah, you stay behind the barricade if you're a fan. Definitely, you could be like that old lady who like taunted Hogan, but stay behind the barricade.
Yeah, like I've been going to shows now since I was 10. So, like 28 years. Like I'm not jumping in that ring. Not a chance in hell.
All right, JP, what was your first show you ever went to?
First show I ever went to was down here at Asbury Park Convention Hall. It was an indie show. The main event was Bam Bam Bigelow versus Rick Rude.
Whew.
And at the time, God rest both their souls, my stepfather was actually friends with Bam Bam Bigelow. So when he introduced me to him by his first name.
Wow.
And I actually had somewhat of a friendship with him.
That's pretty interesting.
And funniest story, I live in Ocean Township, which is the town over from Asbury Park.
Okay.
At the time, Bam Bam Bigelow was living not in Asbury, but in Tinton Falls. I worked at a pizzeria in town, and he came in to pick up a pizza, and he knew me, so we were talking for a couple minutes. So I asked him, I'm like, Scott, what made you leave ECW? And he looked me in the eyes and said, John, I'll give you 800,000 reasons why.
Wow. That bad, huh?
Well, because ECW was paying him.
So that's pretty interesting, man. That's cool that you had a friendship with Bam Bam Bigelow. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and when I heard he died, like, I was upset. Like, I wanted to make it to the weight, but unfortunately I was working and was unable to.
That's crazy, man. That's really sad that he passed away too. But those are some of the memories you probably cherish with you, right?
Oh, absolutely. And you figure I've been going to indie shows now since 2012. When PWX was still a thing. And like the friends I've made from there, the memories I've had going to indie shows, the things I've done at indie shows.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you've done some ring announcing, right?
Yeah, last year I ring announced 4 shows, and I managed, of all people, Magic at 3 of those shows.
Yeah, the Icon Magic.
I'm sorry, the Icon Magic. And one of which was being the main event at 35 Years of Magic.
Yeah.
4 Corners Tag Team match, which featured current Impact Tag Team champions, LAX.
Yeah, and of course, Monster Mac was in that match as well. I mean, that was a crazy match. That's awesome, man, that you've been able to kind of live out your dreams. I mean, when you get approached by companies for these things, how does that make you feel? Like,
it makes me feel honored, first of all. Second of all, like, I get nervous. Like, I'll remember the first time last year when I was ring announcing. It was at UWA.
Uh-huh.
I was the ring announcer for the main event between Arcadia and Brandon the Bull for the UWA Elite Championship. I had won a raffle, an auction, and the money went to charity. So
Hey, that's awesome.
And it was just like so surreal.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's pretty cool that the money went towards charity and you got to live out, something incredible. And not even that, but that's a big match you got to call right there. You know, that's incredible for the UWA Elite Championship. I mean, those guys at UWA Elite, they put on one hell of a show. I don't know how they do that every month. It's incredible what they do. The storylines, it's high quality matches, and that's cool that you got to be a part of that. And you still go there regularly for those matches, right?
I haven't been there in a couple months due to getting a promotion at work. But I miss them terribly. They know I miss them terribly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be back soon. I'll probably be back at the start of next season. But right now, I got to put my focus into my career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense. It's funny. We've seen each other in different places, from SWF, from GCW, WrestlePro. What are some of the shows that you really connect with, and why is that you like those shows?
Like every company I go to, I go there to support the wrestlers, and that's first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
WrestlePro, which was PWS.
Yeah.
Like the first show I went there because I wanted to meet Colt Cabana. I wanted to meet Matt Hardy. Like this was like the first chance I got to actually meet wrestlers.
Okay.
But from there was amazing matches on that show. So I'm like, okay, you have my attention now. And I wound up going back there twice more. And I was going more for the wrestlers, more for the guys from the new school that was starting up at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, granted, there was wrestlers I wanted to meet there, but I was going more for the wrestlers.
That's pretty cool, man. That you were going there for the wrestlers and not just for the big names. But that's kind of cool. You get at these shows, you get the best of both worlds at some of these promotions. They bring in some awesome names, and then the people who shine the most are the local guys. Right? Would you agree?
Yeah, it's funny because with SWF, the first show I went to was because a bulk of the guys on there wore PWF.
Okay.
That's the main reason I went. Matt Striker was there. Sanjay Dutt was there. Weasel was there. But I wasn't going for them. I was going for Kevin Matthews, Pat Buck.
Mm-hmm.
I was going for them.
That's pretty interesting, man. That's cool that you built relationships as a fan and probably personal a relationship with some of these guys that you just want to go and see them. That's an awesome feeling for to have, right?
Yeah, it's like the one thing I always wanted to do growing up is I always wanted to be a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously that never happened. But I never stopped having that passion, just watching. And now it's like I'm watching Impact right now. Obviously I have it on mute.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing Logan Black in the front row of Impact, sitting there enjoying himself.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. That's cool. That's cool, man. I'm really happy for you that you've been able to kind of support people that you like. That's awesome.
And seeing KM and Falaba on TV, on Impact every week, having Dave Sturgio as the ring announcer, and I know this past week the Heavenly Bodies were there, Anthony Bones was there, so Sean Donovan, the Beach Bums, I've watched them. I've talked to them, interacted with them.
Yeah.
Seeing them on TV is awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome because you get that homegrown feeling like, oh, these guys are making it, right? So, and I feel that way every time too when I see those guys. That's an awesome feeling to have. So, JP, I gotta ask you this: you go to a lot of meet and greets. Who's been the best person you ever met?
That's a good one.
Well, I know what you were gonna say though.
You're not. Who do you think I'm gonna say? And then I'll tell you who.
All right, I think you're gonna say wrestling superstar Virgil.
I knew you were gonna say that.
And
Actually, no. It's a tie between two.
okay.
The first one was the first meet and greet I ever did at iPlay, which was Daniel Bryan.
Yes. That's awesome.
The second was the Usos. Well, the Usos were cool as hell.
Yeah, the Usos were pretty cool. I was kind of like I was kind of trolling them because I went with an American Alpha shirt. And I was like, you guys are not going to beat me up. And they're like, not here, but outside, yeah, anything's fair game. I'm like, oh, shit.
And like, like when I got, like, obviously me and you have been to the same meet and greets.
Yeah.
We know how I Play America works. Like, when you get up there, you only get, like, a second or two with them. But they made me feel like I was the most important person there. Like, hey, thank you for coming, what's up?
Yeah, it's cool, man. Like, it is true. They're very short, brief interactions, but the ones that really take their time, like, I met Rusev and Lana there, and they were not in a rush to let anybody go.
No, obviously, because that meet and greet went, like, forever.
Yeah. And, like, and even, like, Nakamura, too, like, you met him as well, but, you know, he had that vibe. He had a lot shorter line, so he had some more time, and he literally did not want to let people go either. He was just enjoying the moment.
I met Nakamura down at Adventureland at Voorhees, and he was extremely nice as well. But also, Finn Balor and Bayley.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's funny thing is because I also met them the day before because NXT was in Asbury Park.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, me, my girlfriend, my sister, and some friends, we got there early so we could see the wrestlers come in, say hi to them, maybe get some pictures. And Sami Zayn stopped, Finn stopped, Carmella stopped, Bayley stopped, and Enzo Amore, I'll never forget this. When he walks in, he's like, I'm going to stop and take a picture with every one of you. I'm like, cool. And he stopped and took a picture with everybody.
That's pretty cool, man. That's you know, when people are how do I put this? When they say they're gonna do something and they do, that's probably the best thing, especially with wrestlers, because, like, you know, those guys are busy. They got to get inside the locker room and stuff like that. So that's cool that they take the time out and appreciate the fans. That's awesome, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Man, I can't believe you picked the Usos and Daniel Bryan. I thought you were gonna go with Virgil for sure.
No, it's funny because I met Virgil 2 years ago, and he was nice. Do not get me wrong.
Did he try to scam you?
Not my favorite.
Not your favorite. So, who are some of the legends that you got to meet over the years that just kind of like from your childhood that you're like, damn, I can't believe I just met that person? Because everyone has those.
Oh, absolutely. Ted DiBiase.
Okay.
Vader, Rikishi. Tommy Dreamer was a big one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Lanny Poffo.
Oh, wow.
Mike Rotundo.
Ira. That's pretty cool, man.
I'm trying to think, like, who else have I met?
You met a lot of
Mickey
people.
James, but obviously she's still current.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, talking about Mickie James, you know, she's going to be part of that tag team match in a couple weeks at Evolution. I mean, how excited are you for that? You know, a whole women's pay-per-view.
You know, I'm excited for the pay-per-view, because it gives the women the chance to shine. But they're not going to have they're not going to have their 5-6 minute matches. They're going to have 10-15 minute matches. And in the case of Mickey and Alexa versus Trish and Lita, let's give them 20 minutes. Let them tell a story.
Yeah.
Like this past Monday on Raw, Ronda Rousey went in on Nikki Bella.
She did.
At Evolution, give them the time to tell a story.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Finish what they started.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting. It's an interesting matchup. I didn't think at first it would be so compelling, but this Monday kind of sold me on it. I think it sold a lot of people too that this might actually be a good match, Nikki and Ronda.
Oh, absolutely. And you were in Philadelphia, which is a hard crowd.
Yeah. Yes.
And you hear the crowd just go, oh.
Yeah, you're right. That's a hard, some of those smart cities like New York and Philadelphia, yeah, they're kind of hard to please, but yeah, you just hit the nail on the head on that one for sure. So, who do you want to win in that match? Because, are you going with Ronda or are you going with Nikki?
I'm going with Ronda. Let Nikki and Brie do their clothing line. Let them do Total Divas. Let them do Total Bellas. Like, you've made your name. Like, you have nothing left to prove to the fans. Like, Ronda's coming in. Yes, granted, she is new. But she's come in and said, like, I want to do this. And it's like, she's not holding back. Like, she's transitioning well. This was her best promo to date.
Yeah, I think so too.
I want to see where she goes from here.
Yeah, it's interesting because how long do they have her too? I mean, those are some of the questions that people have. Like, how long is she going to stay? I mean, is she going to become a heel or something like that? So that's a good point, JP. Where does she go from here if she? That's a good point. Let me ask you. Sorry.
They have Shayna Baszler down in NXT. She's been down there since the Mae Young Classic last year. She's a former NXT Women's Champion. I think she might be ready to come up. Let them have a feud. Or let her feud with Ember Moon. Let her feud with Mickie James.
Yeah, right. I mean, it wouldn't hurt Mickie James. Like, she's already a veteran. That would probably help out Ronda too. I mean, get some more experience, get some better feel.
Exactly. Or better yet, let her feud with Natalya, another veteran.
Or Alicia Fox.
Yeah, Alicia Fox. She would have great matches with all of them because she can learn as she's going.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, JP, because people would say, Brock Lesnar is an attraction, and people always kind of put Ronda Rousey in that same field. Do you like her wrestling on Raw, or do you feel like she needs to be on the pay-per-views exclusively?
No, let her be on Raw. That's the one thing Lesnar didn't do was wrestle on Raw, and he was back for 6 years.
Yeah.
I don't think he wrestled once on Raw.
No, he hasn't.
And that bugged the fuck out of me. Especially when he was the Universal Champion for 500 days. He was the WWE Champion for 200-something days. He never once defended that title on Raw. He barely defended the title as it was, otherwise they would have to pay him more money.
Yeah, but I mean that's what they worked out though. So I mean, yeah, that's on the WWE.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's partially Brock's too. I mean, he agreed to the contract, and knowing that WrestleMania is around the corner, and it's going to be at MetLife Stadium, are you going to try to go to that?
Oh, there's no doubt. I am 100% going to that.
What do you think you can expect at this year's WrestleMania? Have you been looking at the dirt sheets and stuff like that?
I really haven't been reading the dirt sheets, but after SmackDown on Tuesday, I'm thinking we're going to see Batista versus Triple H.
I just hope it's blue Batista.
I'm going to go, I'm blue, da-ba-dee-ba.
That's interesting. Yeah, it looked like that's gonna be a match. I don't know if I'm really keen on that match, but it is what it is, right?
You see, I am.
Okay.
But with Dave Batista, he started at a late age. If my memory serves me right, when he debuted, he was 40.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he did great in that ring. Granted, he wasn't like a high flyer or whatnot.
Yeah. He had a great match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania 23 that sold the show.
Absolutely.
You know, that was probably one of my favorite Batista matches. His promos have always kind of gone up and down for me, but he definitely was a solid big guy for sure.
Yeah, I think he plays the heel better personally, but in the same sense, though, Triple H is a much better heel than he is face.
You know, who would you want to see The Undertaker face at WrestleMania this year?
Not Shawn Michaels.
Not Shawn Michaels?
No, because they had their match at WrestleMania. They had the retirement match at WrestleMania 26. I don't want to see that match again.
Sting.
Shawn Michaels coming out of retirement to do this tag match at Crown Jewel. Okay, whatever. Like, he's not coming back full time. I'm not like, oh my God, don't do it. Like some of these people are saying he's ruining
his legacy?
He's ruining his legacy, this, that, the other thing. Like, that's not me. Like, you want to come back and wrestle a match, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting that Michaels will be back. I want to see how good he looks after 8 years. I mean, he didn't lose a step the first time, so it'll be interesting. You know, I'm sure he's in great shape, in ring shape, because he's at the Performance Center every week, right?
He's at the PC. Like, if you remember when he came back in 2002 after being out for 4 years, it looked like he hadn't lost a step.
Yeah.
And then being thrown into the first ever Elimination Chamber, which I was like, huh? Like, we never saw that match before. That was probably one of the bloodiest matches I ever seen, next to obviously death matches now.
Yeah. That was crazy. I was there that night for the first chamber, and Shawn Michaels came out, and I'm so excited. I'm like, brown pants? And he had like,
I was ordered that pay-per-view, and I'm watching it like, huh?
and he had like the worst haircut too. You're like, so this is not the HBK I remember.
No.
I was like, where's like the red, you know, tights with the hearts and stuff like that. But oh my God, that was awesome. What an awesome night that was. Brock Lesnar, Big Show. Remember like it was yesterday. I love that pay-per-view.
Yes.
So, JP, what are some of your favorite matches and moments? You know, you've seen so many.
Like seeing it live in person, or like just watching it on like TV.
Both. If you have, you know, I'm sure you have both.
Live, seeing Undertaker's entrance at WrestleMania 29 live.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think anything like memorable. Watching two of my best friends get engaged in a ring.
That would do it.
That happened at UWA. Watching on TV, seeing Eddie Guerrero win the WWE Championship from Brock Lesnar. That Eddie Guerrero was always one of my favorite wrestlers. And when he died the year after, I cried.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. Especially a guy in his prime too. You know, a young man like that is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. You know, crazy. And he looked healthy. He looked great. Really sad that he tragic ending for Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, it sucked.
Absolutely. Oh man. Well, we gotta turn the tables. We can't be this.
Yeah. No,
We gotta pep this up a little bit here. What's one match or somebody that you would want to see at an upcoming indie show?
One match I would like to see at an upcoming indie show. I want to see Matt McIntosh versus Danny Mouse.
Oh. Really? That'd be an interesting matchup right there. Both guys are...
Matt McIntosh is, in my opinion, one of the best wrestlers in this area.
Yeah.
Same
100%.
goes for Danny Mouse.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's like a dream match right there, right? For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's an interesting matchup, yeah. You gotta tell WrestlePro that, like, book it. You got some connections up there, right?
I don't know if I have connections so much anymore, but
If you just scream holler enough, I'm sure they'll book that, you know? But that's a match that everybody would probably want to see. I definitely concur. That'd be an awesome matchup. And yeah, Matt McIntosh is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely.
yeah, it's like going back to when WrestlePro first came about after PWS went away.
Mm-hmm.
They had this thing called Fantasy Warfare, and one of the things that they said, one of their fantasy matchups was Grado versus CPA.
Yeah.
And we all lobbied for it, we all wanted it, and they made it fantasy reality.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting in the bleachers with my friends, and I'm singing Madonna's Like a Prayer very, very badly.
That's hilarious.
Like, that came up on my Facebook last month, and I'm like, oh my god, that I stank so bad. But I did not care. Grado was there.
Yeah. You know, is there anybody that you want to see that you haven't?
Anybody that I want to see that I haven't.
Yeah.
This is why your podcast is over 101 episodes. Well, these are good questions. God. Like, I'd like to see Enzo again, because I haven't seen him since NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd like to meet Rich Swann. Granted, he was in Asbury Park last month, but I had to work.
Mm-hmm.
I want to meet, like, PCO has been around,
Oh, yeah?
but, like, I haven't met him.
He's a nice man.
Like, he's somebody I want to meet. Next month at Big Event, I'm meeting Kenny Omega. That's a big one for me.
Woo! All right, I'm coming with you, man. Coming with you.
You're going to be a Big Event?
No, I'm coming with you. Where should I meet you? So we can get up there. You riding solo? Because I'm coming with you.
I'm going to have the better half with me.
That's all right, I'll just sneak in the back. I'll sit in the trunk. Just give me some headphones. Just knock on the thing when we get there. That's cool, man. Yeah, Kenny Omega, you know, that'd be cool to see him again. So JP, a final question for you. Where can people get you on social media if they want to connect?
Both my Twitter and my Instagram are the same. I think it's the same. Hang on. This is really bad that I don't know my own. I don't know my own handles. Hang on here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling up. Okay, my Twitter is JP Mayer 80. I think that's what my Instagram is too.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not JP Mayer 80, it's just J Mayer 80. It's one of the two.
Okay. And that's how people connect with you if they wanna be your friend and everything.
Yeah, if you want to be my friend, that's where I am. And you can't follow my dog Axel on any social media because he's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I always see you.
I mean, my Instagram is JP Mayer 80. I just found it.
Yeah. I mean that's the one thing I like about you, man. You always have your pets in on Facebook and stuff like that. That's cool, man. Cool. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, no, I love showing them off. Right, Axel. He's coming over here now getting pets.
JP, man, thank you so much for taking out the time. We really do appreciate you coming on.
Oh, no, Andrew, thank you so very much. Always support you guys. People, listen to Wrestling IQ 101. They always put on a great show. It's even better when I'm on it. Well, this is like the fourth or fifth time I'm on.
Well, JP, again, thank you. And for us, we are Wrestling IQ 101. You can subscribe right here on YouTube, leave a like, follow us, and remember to listen to us on the B Plus player with Mark Adam Haggerty. Be well, guys. See you soon.
Love you, Mark.